Oysters take over Fells Point this weekend, and monster pumpkins scare up a little early Halloween spirit. The List's Nikki Mayo has the latest around town.
Well, it's definitely autumn, and that means it's time to pick out the perfect pumpkin. The Goliath of all gourds. The gigantic jack-o'-lantern. The monster moose.
Yep, that's the moose.
It's the great pumpkin and several of its colossal counterparts on display right here at Valley View Farms.
It's over 1,500 pounds, roughly the size of a Fiat or 40 bushels of crabs.
The moose and the Super Squash Squad came from an undisclosed farm up the river. It's part of an annual tradition to welcome fall and scare up a little Halloween spirit. So why not give the fruit frightening names?
It could be Frankenstein, it could be the Incredible Hulk, it could be the Blob.
Well, move over, crabs. There's another crustacean taking over Charm City this weekend. The annual Oyster Fest 6 comes to Fells Point tomorrow.
If you haven't had an oyster yet, this is your weekend to have an oyster.
Or a dozen. Riley's Oyster Bar has 30 ways to shuck and serve the seafood specialty.
We have a grilled variety, which is some herb butter, some parm, and some tomato. We also have a fried, which is very simple, buttermilk, flour, and then fried. And then we have the Old Faithful, the original, the raw oyster.
And it's not just for taste. After all, there are some benefits. Oysters are high in protein, low in fat, rich in vitamins, and of course, there is that aphrodisiac effect.
Yes, kind of. We believe it's a bit of a wives' tale, and it dates all the way back to Aphrodite herself, so that'll be up for you to decide.
The 4-day festival will feature an oyster ball, a block party, and an oyster shucking championship.
Generally, a dozen oysters will be shucked within 2.5 minutes.
We have a list to the Oyster Fest 6 events posted on my Facebook page. For The List, I'm Nikki Mayo.